In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the rear forward lower control arm on this Chevy Equinox. Let's get started. Use a 22mm socket to remove all 5 lug nuts and then pull the wheel off. Now with the wheel off, looking from underneath, you'll see the 2 areas where this control arm is bolted on. Doesn't matter which one you start taking off. Use a 21mm socket. Use a 21mm wrench to hold the nut side and a 21 socket to remove the bolt. Same size fasteners for the inner bolt. The only difference here is you're probably going to need a swivel to use a power tool. I'm going to use a pry bar and a long 3/8 drive extension to wiggle this bushing back and forth as I pry it out. You can do the same thing if yours is stuck in the knuckle. Now use this pry bar and remove it from the other side, and there it is. I'm going to clean out the hole here where the control arm bushing goes in. And I'll take some fine grit sandpaper and lightly scuff it up just to remove all of the rust and corrosion buildup. And I'm going to apply an anti-corrosive coating when this gets installed, just so this doesn't happen in the future. Aluminum on steel corrodes really fast and a lot. So it's the perfect combination for disaster, but with some grease or anti-seize, hopefully that avoids all of this in the future if it has to be taken out again. Rinse it down with a little bit of brake parts cleaner just to get all the debris out of there. If you have compressed air, you can blow this area off. And I'm going to apply a little bit of anti-seize on here just so this doesn't happen in the future. Just a thin coating will do. Grab the new control arm and make sure it's facing the right way, of course. You'll see that this shank on the bushing is rubber coated, so that should also prevent the control arm from getting stuck. Use a rubber mallet to tap it in and just get it to line up on both ends. It started going in, but it's not perfectly aligned, so what I'm going to do is take that same 3/8 extension and twist it so it can be lined up with the hole, and then tap it in. Once everything's lined up, stick your bolt through, tap that with a rubber mallet if needed, and start the mounting nut on. Once the other side is lined up as well, stick that through, and start this mounting nut on as well. Now don't tighten these yet. These bushings do have to get tightened at right height. So what I'm going to do is get them close, but then we'll have to put a support under here, lift it up just a little bit so it can be at right height. Otherwise, these bushings will be in a bind and they'll wear out prematurely. Once again, I'm not fully tightening, I'm just getting these close. I have a pole jack since I'm on a lift. If you're on the ground, you could use a floor jack and just jack this up a few inches to try to get close to right height. Once again, the bushings will be in a bind if you don't. Now at right height, let's snug them up completely. The torque on both of these is 121 foot-pounds. And that's both. Now release your support. Reinstall the wheel. Put back all 5 of your lug nuts, snug them up in a cross pattern, and also in a cross pattern, we're going to torque them to 140 foot-pounds. Once again, 140 foot-pounds in a cross pattern. Double check them all. There you have it. I recommend doing the same to the other side and then getting yourself in alignment so you can make sure the tires don't wear unevenly.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.